I'm sure that we have all read this magnificent encyclical that His Holiness Pope Francis has blessed us with. And I would say it is an encyclical, the very first of His Holiness, that is the most eloquent expression that I have ever read of the moral imperative behind acting on climate change.
Pope Francis invites us to listen to this groaning of the earth, as if to remind us of what the prophet Isaiah had said, that the earth languishes because of the sins of humanity who dwell on it. And so Pope Francis would have us then, would urge each one of us, individuals, families, local communities, nations, and even international community, to an ecological conversion.
I'm Kevin Clark, Senior Editor and Chief Correspondent for America Magazine. We're here tonight at the United Nations. We just heard Cardinal Turkson speak in defense of what was described here tonight as the green encyclical, Pope Francis's Laudato Si, which was released on June 18th, has already created quite a stir, already getting a pushback. As several commentators noted here tonight, the pushback that the encyclical has been receiving is purely evidence of its effectiveness and its importance. We heard Turkson tonight speak of how the document was prepared. He seems to want to anticipate some of the criticism that previous encyclicals have received, what he called the people who want to pull apart every line, people who think they know the Pope's mind. Well, he pointed out that the process was well documented. The final drafts were all worked on by Pope Francis himself and signed off on by Pope Francis himself. We heard Turkson give a strong defense of the encyclical, speaking about how much time and care, how much science was involved in its production, how many experts they consulted, how much material was drawn from bishops' conferences from around the world, emphasizing the collegial nature of the encyclical.
We invited people at the suggestion of local bishops' conferences. We invited somebody from the United States, from the Catholic University of Washington, somebody from southern Italy in the area who was an expert in environmental science. Then we had somebody, a theologian from Ireland. And then we had a German scientist on climate and the environment. So we put together this team and then, set to work.
Cardinal Turkson talked about how this encyclical, meant to address the problem of natural ecology, was inseparable from the related problem of dealing with human ecology. The Pope has talked frequently, and in this document talked about a throwaway culture. Well, Cardinal Turkson said tonight that the throwaway culture applies not just to the way we treat the gift of creation, but the way we treat each other, the way we treat the most vulnerable on the planet.
We're not faced with two separate crises, one environmental and the other social, but rather one complex crisis that is both social and environmental. And so strategies for a solution demand an integrated approach to combating poverty, restoring dignity to the underprivileged, and at the same time, protecting nature.
He emphasized the importance of a continuing dialogue, and a dialogue not bent on rhetoric and ideology, but bent on concrete solutions to addressing these difficult challenges, both of poverty, sustainable development, and containing the worst effects of climate change in the future.
Throughout the encyclical is a call for dialogue between various sectors of society to find solutions to the crisis which faces humanity now. And so it is a call to a very honest type of debate.
Kevin Clark, Senior Editor for America Media, speaking to you tonight from the United Nations.